Welcome to the First Off Podcast, powered by AME, Anthem Music Enterprises. I'm here with my esteemed co-host.
Yeah, man.
My boy Todd to the left of me,
Yes,
my
sir.
boy Quavo to the right of me.
Yeah.
I got Merch and Law in the background on the ones and twos. You fucking that spicy chicken sandwich up, ain't you?
Fuck it up.
I feel it. How boys feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good,
Niggas
man.
look good. Niggas look healthy.
Yeah.
Black, strong,
Everybody- yes, sir. Yes,
glossy.
sir. All right. Yeah, you all right.
Hey, look, already, you know what I'm saying?
Just
a little bit.
Spell.
I just want to know, like, what are y'all skincare regimens? Just real quick. We
I don't got
so much
none.
time. None?
Nope.
Natural? That's crazy.
I don't do nothing.
You have no skincare regimen.
But I don't do nothing.
Not a shit?
I'm black, don't crap.
I feel it. You know, so how do you, real quick. So in the shower, pause.
Damn, hold
How
up.
do you, like, you don't wash your face?
I mean, yeah, but I don't have a regimen, like a set routine that I do daily.
You don't put any, like, products on your face at all?
Yeah, face lotion.
Okay.
That's it.
I mean, that would be classified as a regimen, a skincare regimen.
I mean, I guess when I think regimen, I'm thinking oils, the steps throughout the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not getting much from him. How about you?
Look, nothing but juices and berries.
Oh, here comes
You
this.
know
Oh,
what I'm
all
saying?
right. Hey, listen, we got a great show today. We're going to go ahead and get this shit started.
Before we go ahead,
Go ahead, please.
let's go ahead and get the quote of the day out the way.
Oh, say less. What you got?
I mean, it's something that'll apply to everybody. That's what I was searching for, man. And what I came up with is well done is better than well said.
Okay.
We're gonna leave it there on that.
I feel that. I
Drop
feel
the
that.
mic on that.
I feel that.
On that.
I
On
feel
that.
that.
On that. Appreciate you for your
Pleasure.
words of wisdom and your quote of the day.
That's it.
We're going to give a quick shout out. Actually, not a quick shout out, but just letting the boys know Bad Boys 4 is coming.
Okay.
That shit finna be crazy.
Crazy, dog.
One of the best. What you call them when they drop?
Sequels.
One of the best sequels ever. Not sequel. It's not called sequel.
It's not a sequel because after 2, it's
Well,
not a
yeah.
sequel no more. But it prompts me to my next question.
It's one of the coldest ones ever.
What's the best Bad Boys out? What's the best one?
Ooh.
Oh, hold on.
Right now?
Hold on. We're gonna do this together. On 3, I want you to say your best Bad Boys real quick. 1, 2, 3. The first one.
2.
Yeah, I was going to say 2 for me.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you niggas are fooling.
2 for me.
And it's hard because a lot of times the first at everything is usually the best. But that second one was crazy. Like
Who shot you in the ass? That who? That who would be you, Mike?
You ever been with a man? You want to?
I feel it.
Nigga, you look 36.
I feel
You
it.
said what?
I feel it. But with that being said, I also want to recognize something. Will Smith's box numbers. That was like so. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I did my due diligence and I knew that shit. No, nigga, I saw it on social media like everybody else.
Right.
His box office numbers are fucking nuts.
Crazy.
Insane.
Crazy.
I wasn't finna do all the math to calculate all the money he's made, but like, bruh is just he's knocking it out the park every time he has a movie. Every time.
And what's crazy is some of those and some of them won't really hit hits, but he still made the
He's still making bread.
he still made the paper.
Well, you said what? You said
They
He
won't
said
hit
some
hits.
of them weren't like hits.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's preference at that point.
It is because I could do without Aladdin. I could have did without Aladdin.
I could do without
That's
Wild
his
Wild
highest
West.
grossing.
I know. That's why
1.6
I could
billion.
have did without Aladdin.
Yeah, so it's definitely preference.
I coulda did
But
without Wild Wild West.
Off
Yeah, I
the
could do without Wild Wild
rip
West.
though, anything you see Will in, you going
Right,
you
you're
gonna
going to go see.
Facts. That's not one you just.
Which is wild
Facts.
because my favorite Will Smith movie is Hitch. And is it on there? I don't even think it was on there.
Hitch did numbers like 624 million.
Okay,
Ooh.
well,
There it
Hitch
is.
did
my
numbers,
fault. But that's my favorite Will Smith movie.
But to be the only actor in history
Facts.
to have 8 consecutive films gross over 100 million, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
And that's over Denzel. That's over
over
all
any
of them.
actor.
That's over all of them.
That's
Any
over all of
actor.
them.
Which brings me to my next quick question. That's a record. I mean, obviously we're looking at a record right there. So, what is another record that you guys have seen in your lifetime that you think will never be broken, touched? You want me to go first?
I'll go first.
I'll let you go first because I might have to think a little bit.
Obviously, when I think of that, I think of certain records like Cal Ripken's most consecutive games played. That shit's not going to be broken. And, of course, the most consecutive games where Braun has scored over 10 points. That's not going to be broken.
Mine would have to be the all-time scoring record from LeBron James. It'll never be broken.
You think so?
It's in counting. He broke it over a season ago.
And nigga said, well, real quick, in county. What about
Mine's
you?
is motherfucking Dolphins, boy.
Oh, undefeated. That's a good one.
Undefeated,
That's a
man.
good one.
That's a good one.
Undefeated.
To add to that,
Undefeated.
Will Smith will never be broken.
Yeah.
8 consecutive films over 100 mil.
We're in an era where
And
we're seeing
today-
some of the best acting, and I don't think that's going to be broken.
Not only that, but with the streaming and the other ways to get the content, the movies.
Yeah, no, that's
Man.
facts. That's facts. But like we said, quick shout out to Bad
Quick
Boys
shout out.
4 coming out there,
Definitely,
and
man.
also quick
Go
shout out
watch
to Will
it.
Smith. Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
It ain't Bad Boy 1, but I'm gonna go check it out.
I'm definitely gonna see
why
that.
not?
I'm definitely gonna go see it. So obviously we're gonna have to switch gears here and get a little bit more serious.
Okay. Let's make it
Isaiah
happen.
Thomas, not the Isaiah Thomas from the Detroit Pistons, man.
Because you had to get some. I need to clarify it.
Not that one. Not Zeke. Isaiah Thomas plays for Phoenix. I don't know if he's still with them, but he signed a 10-day contract, finished the season out with the Phoenix Suns. He was held at gunpoint. Actually, the little nigga pulled an AK-47 out on him.
Yeah.
And Isaiah Thomas believes that if he did not know who he was, he wouldn't be alive.
Sick.
And it's prompted me to say my next statement. These little niggas is moving different. They are moving entirely different. I'm gonna let you know right now. Depending on what you have on, you cannot be around me. If I see a young nigga with black Air Force Ones and white shoelaces, I'm locking both my doors. I'm walking on the other side of the street.
Nah, tight.
I'm dead ass, bro. I don't want no smoke with none of these young niggas. These little niggas have nothing to lose.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. And even with like progressing throughout life, you got to surround yourself with people who got shit to lose. Like, you definitely don't want to be around these little cats, man.
I promise you I don't.
I tell you what, it's like they don't even. Everybody got a code, right? What, the street, not street, but sometimes they don't even.
There's no code.
They don't respect the code or the game. That part of the game has changed so much.
Nah, facts.
In a sense of, now if I want to be the top, then I just gotta. But it's like, yo, there still has to be some form of code in it. You get what I'm trying to say? And I think the accessibility to some of these weapons now.
Oh, that's even crazier.
It's even crazier. You know what I'm saying? Like, and whatever happened to Knuckle Up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
This is the thing.
Hold on, just let me wrap. But like, it's not that it's lost, but damn, that shit is definitely forgotten. It skips that whole thing. To a certain extent, I'm like, all right, well, I guess I got to walk around with mine then.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
It's better to have it on you than to not have it on you. You know, even if you somewhere where you don't need it.
Not facts.
Because at this point, like you said, the accessibility is crazy. Like, these little niggas is walking around with did you hear what I said? AK-47.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Better
that's
get caught with it when without it.
yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't even think it was the fact that he wanted to knuckle up with him. I just think that God bless young man, whatever he was going through, he's probably going through something. He's probably trying to, whatever, and he just thought that it was an easy lick, but then ended up recognizing that, oh shit, nigga, this is Isaiah Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Like, my fault, and it's just, that's the times we're living in. It's really scary. It's just
And the shitty part about it is, what if it wasn't Isaiah Thomas?
Man.
Right.
Or if it still was, and Cuz
Didn't even care.
he didn't care, and Isaiah wasn't able to tell that story.
Bruh.
See, the difference is, I don't know what these young people going through, man. Like, these niggas is different. But my generation coming up, like people, you know what I'm saying? Around my age, from about 20, 25 to 28, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
30, 31, you know what I'm saying? We was wild. We did some off the wall, different type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
down on somebody.
at the end of the day, we still had regard and respect for authority. Parents or not, it was some shit we wasn't gonna do towards an adult, just because we wasn't bold enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I knew real quick. I knew times was changing, bro. I got out to Colorado Springs. This is a small story, quick story. I got to Colorado Springs. I want to say 2016. I come from the era where if I have any kind of issue with you, what's up? We can really go out and shoot the fair one, and it's over and done with. That's how I grew up. That's literally how we handled any type of disagreement, any type of disrespect. I didn't think. Not only that, I'm from California, so gun laws. There is no easy, accessible way to get a gun in California because it's so.
it's hard.
It's hard. You know what I'm saying? So I come from that. Like, what's up?
The right
You got
way anyway.
you got a problem? Like, what's up? So I get out to Colorado. it's beef in a certain area. There's a little misunderstanding. I'm walking out to take off my shit. Like, yo, I'm about to fade, so let me go ahead and tuck shit in. Let me get shit right. You know what I'm saying? I square off. Nigga draw down, pull a gun. I'm like, oh, you got it. It let me know times are changing.
Fact.
So, with that being said, times are changing. Be prepared. Don't get caught without it, because that's the type of situation we in right now. Those are the environments that we in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? My boy Law always says he keeps it on him, right next to the fruit snacks and the gummies.
There you go.
I ain't lying. That's just what it is. Do we care that another rich white man is going to take another submarine down to look at the Titanic? Do we care about that?
Oh my God! Look, I
guess we care.
Look, I just hope they make it back alive, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Just go there, come the fuck back up. Just make sure everything works. And
my thing is, what is the point?
Right.
Because after seeing what we saw over a year ago,
we didn't see shit. It was gone. It was there and it wasn't.
When it imploded, bro.
It was there and then it wasn't.
Why would you even want to risk it?
They just got too much money,
so
dog.
I don't think nobody's
got too much money.
Even if they make it and come back, who's gonna get on that shit?
I'm gonna be honest, brother. You already know how I feel about it. That is some, no offense, Merch. That is some white people shit. I'm sorry. That is some clear folk shit. I'm sorry. Like,
not clear folk.
Like, bro, I'm like that. The Wahatis will find a way to do some shit. What's up, Ty?
I'm mad.
You heard what I said?
Say that word one more time.
The Wahatis will find a way. Yeah, the Wahati tribe. They will find a way to do some crazy shit. Like, Ty, come on, bro. Look at me, bro.
Yeah.
Look at me, bro. They gonna find a way to do some shit.
Ty shit.
And this the thing, like you said, to your point, what do you gain from going down there to look at the wreckage? It's down there for a reason.
Yeah, bro.
A paddle boat filled with some other clear folk thought that they can go across, and then they didn't. Let them stay there. Let it stay there, and don't bother it.
Let it rest.
Please. I don't understand. Like, you not finna Come on, bro. Hey, Dre, we got a free ticket to go down. It's where? Nah.
I'm good.
Shit.
I'm cool.
I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. We're just gonna leave it at that. Ain't even no motherfucking point. However, this next topic, I really wanted to get to. We are the First Off Podcast, powered by AME, Anthem Music Enterprises, and this week's weekly artist drop is Rebecca Hart with Jaded.
Okay, let me hear it then.
No, you like to switch positions. You open up and then I listen.
You doing a lot of gyrating over there, Law. You like that?
Take it back like
Get a little volume on that, John.
I guess we all go.
Is that your tag in the beginning? Merch had to do it to him? Oh, okay. That's it. Merch had to do it to him.
That's hard.
Is this her?
So tell me what it is. Give me anything, babe. I'm ready to run from this. I'm ready.
She got a voice on her.
Yeah.
I'll disappear.
She definitely got a voice on her.
Yeah, some shit you gonna play in the late night.
Yeah.
Me and the wife, you gonna get good and ready on this one.
Holy shit.
What, nigga? They know I'm married. They don't give a fuck.
I ain't nothing to do with
I
it.
gotta
Try to hear the music.
My
though,
fault.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta let the vibes see, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't going back, we know.
Let's go.
I feel like it's really important. I feel like it's important for us to have good dialogue on this and to get a better understanding on shit. So Candace Williams.
Oh shit, here we go.
I'm sorry. Candace Owens.
Say it right.
Thinks that porn should be banned.
Who?
Oh shit.
Why?
Can I finish my holy shit? You're gonna go first, but let me finish. Candace Owens thinks porn should be banned and thinks that it's ruining everything and weakening the minds of our young men and children. Cardi B gave some pushback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cardi B. She gave some pushback and said that, like, why?
Were you up in the building?
What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts. And I just want to know what my esteemed co-hosts think about it. I'm going to let Quavo go ahead and go first. You seem pretty passionate.
Look, man, if y'all don't know, y'all should know already. Just go back to some of the other episodes. But, look, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. There's people in other countries where some of this stuff is an occupation. And you can say what you want. You know what I'm saying? People gotta live. And I know people look at it distasteful in all aspects of it. As far as it ruining somebody's or the youth's mind, sex is everywhere. I don't know. The youth now, you can find sex everywhere and anywhere on regular TV, and it's so accessible. Mm-hmm. Now, maybe if she says something like, maybe they need to put a tighter way to get to it. I feel you.
Got you.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But to ban it or take it away, and let's be true. Like, some of that shit, it might be healthy for a whole lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And when I say that, some people look at them like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go home and try that.
I know.
You get what I'm saying? But at the other aspect, there might be some people that be like, damn, man, I don't know if I could do that. But I think it works in every aspect. I think if you have a healthy dose of it and you ain't trying to do too much, but look, it could also be a whole teaching lesson for some whole other people and open up some whole worlds.
I was just about to ask you,
for people, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got the Kama Sutra, however you say it, Kama Sutra videos and books and stuff. Like, those are meant to bring you and your partner close.
Right.
So, do you want me to go? I can go.
You go ahead.
All right. So my opinion on it was, and I forgot to ask you, or the whole y'all, when were y'all first introduced to it?
So for me, it was probably like, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Probably like 12-ish.
Yeah.
Where I was like, oh,
damn,
shit.
that makes me. I'm probably late on checking my son's.
I'm just keeping it 100. But that was
on that.
And that browser, you think so?
You know
I'm late checking his search
just
history.
me.
Nah, he on that.
Yeah, that's just me being curious, and you know what I'm saying. Body starting to look different, feel different, type shit.
Yeah.
Try to
spending an extra little bit amount of time in the shower.
Right, you know what I'm saying? What
Taking more showers a day.
I say, yeah.
Okay,
all that.
Facts.
You get what I'm trying to say?
No, I get it. I'm kind of conflicted. I won't say conflicted. I
Speak
see
your truth, though. Speak your truth.
That's all I know how to do. I ain't finna get on here and lie to y'all.
Accountability.
I understand where Candace Owens is coming from because it can be a issue because, you know, there's such things as porn addiction.
Okay.
There are certain men that, some, I don't know who, but, you know, there's motherfuckers that's beating off 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times a day, and, you know, and they're married or they're in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? So, or they prefer to look at that as opposed to being with a woman. So it can be it can be a problem. Okay. Like you said, I think it's small moderation. Mm-hmm. It's weird how that's the first thing that people want to see. We got to ban this, we got to ban this, we got to ban this. But you're constantly, and I'm gonna sound crazy, but you're constantly shoving homosexuality in our face. You constantly shoving, like, I go on Disney and there's a gay character on Proud Family. Like, I don't have a problem with anybody that is homosexual or anything like that, but I have a problem with sexuality being pushed to children so young. So if you have a problem with porn, then don't shove homosexuality in our faces at every fucking turn. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. If one is acceptable, then the other one
exactly. So, like I said, I think it's all moderation. I think if you let it become too much of an issue, it can become a problem. When did I get introduced to it? 13, 14 type shit. Just being curious, and then after a while, I was like, "Oh shit,
right?
This is what they be doing." So I'm away from my family. I'm away from my mom and dad to go to bed, and then it's up. Like, it's up.
Oh,
nah, dead ass. Dead ass. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not finna lie to y'all. I'm not finna lie to y'all. As soon as them back lights went out, it's up. I'm not finna play with y'all.
He said,
"You feel me?" Had the volume on 1 just in case I hear the door open, and now I'm back on the. You know what I'm saying? You know when remotes had the last channel.
Well, I know
it's up.
You know what I'm saying?
It's up.
I still got that. You said, remember when?
Bro.
Well, I mean, I don't have cable, so you know what I'm saying?
Right, it was called Skinemax, boy.
See?
You know what I mean? And if you had the cable, boy, you...
The little Lornos used to get me there.
Boy, look, I used to try to read and look. We tried to
look at Virgin. Them little light Lornos used to get me there. I'm not. Look, why you think we had BET Uncut? That was like the next step up. Like in moderation. I started with BET Uncut, then it went to like the little Lornos where they showed the sex scene, but then they showed nothing like happening. And then you saw the porn, and it was like, oh, this up.
I'm gonna tell you what. And if anybody got. What is it, Tubi? I'm gonna tell you what, that's light porn right there, bro.
Yeah,
almost
bro,
every other movie on Tubi
my nigga, you seen the shows on Stars and the Ghost and the Power universe. Them niggas be really fucking in there, and they look like it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, come on, man. Go ahead.
I mean, the industry itself probably isn't the best. I mean, Quavo, you said it's an occupation.
It
really is over here.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It really is.
OnlyFans. Come on now.
It's occupation, dog.
Even before that, like porn.
It's an occupation. Like,
so it ain't the best, but when you start bringing kids into it, that's when I can understand the push for a ban on the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, or how you said, God dang on, make it tougher to get to for the kids.
Right, just make it a little tougher.
I can get behind that. I can get behind that. But banning it as a whole, I wouldn't see. I don't see a need for that.
Yeah.
When I was introduced to it, was probably about 12, 13.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like you know, I got a lot of older uncles, older cousins.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, what do you mean? Like they'll throw a slick comment, like, you know what I'm saying, and I catch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull that bitch down.
Yeah.
What was he talking about?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go do my diligence on what you was talking about.
That shit gonna stay in your mental Rolodex.
So when I seen what they were talking about,
just saying, you know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
I was young, bro, about 12, 13.
And y'all lived in a 2-story, huh? So it was way harder for them to get to you.
No, hell
you could go upstairs and put it on the TV, and you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you got to go.
Your story about 17, 18, nigga, not 12.
Nah, you gotta go way back. You know, Debbie does Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ever been caught, like, you know, as a kid? You know what I'm saying? Or as a teenager, y'all ever been caught, like, you know, watching shit?
Nah,
I can't recall.
I'll tell you what.
Come on.
I'll tell you what.
Because I'm trying to think.
If I'm not finna be the only sacrificial lamb here on this
I'll tell you
podcast. Come on, bro. Y'all never been caught as a teenager.
I'll tell you this.
I don't know.
So you know,
right one? Yeah, I have.
Because
I have.
I'm not finna be the only one that had cable, and then you order shit, and the cable bill come, and they like, who the fuck was watching Big Booties 8?
That literally happened to us.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
we don't,
come on, bro.
To this day, bro.
Come on, bro.
We don't know who ordered
the
it.
shit.
Yeah.
All we know,
And I'm sticking to it.
is it was about 8
come
people
on.
in the crib at
Hey,
the
listen,
time.
bro. I'm not finna. Yeah,
We don't
take
know
us
who
there.
did.
What's up, Quavo?
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell
And
you
you
what.
was back in what, the 70s, so I know they really. No, I'm just playing.
I was. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Sex sales, nigga.
Nah, go ahead.
But shit. I'll tell you what. I ain't never got caught red-handed, but like, motherfuckers ain't stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done got caught like right after. Like, oh shit, what you doing in here? Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I done been caught dick in hand, nigga.
oh shit, say
Dick
that.
in hand. I ain't gonna hold you. There's no reason to lie, bro. It's none. I'm not gonna do it to you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. It's tough. It's tough to explain.
Right.
Sorry. It's tough to explain. You gotta.
It's mine.
You take it on the chin.
You gotta take it on the chin, nigga.
Get on about your business.
Yeah, I done been in way worse situations, and that, you know, we'll get to that for another pod. You know what I'm saying? I got stories for days, but yeah, bro. Yeah, niggas have been caught all the time. It is what it is. Oh man, quick. Rest in peace, Bill Walton.
Facts.
He died at 71 years old due to cancer.
Yeah, man.
That's tough, man. That's tough. And y'all don't really follow basketball, but it's still a loss is a loss. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
He has a son, Luke Walton, played at Arizona, and then he went and played for LA, won a championship, and then he went and coached. So I mean, it's. I don't know if y'all too familiar.
He upstairs now, huh?
Who?
Luke Walton.
I think
upstairs.
I think he is. I don't know if you're too familiar with Bill Walton's game, but one would say, again, listen to my words. One would say that he's behind Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the second greatest UCLA Bruin to ever play there. One would say that. I'm not gonna say that, but one would say that. He then went on to win a championship with Portland. His career was.
Did he win 2 titles in college?
He won. I want to think.
Or 2 player of the years.
I want to say he won 3. I'm not sure, but I want to say he won 3. He won a title with Portland. He actually beat Dr. J.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He won a title with Portland. Then he was just riddled with injuries, and then of course he went and got on with Boston, and he won some titles with Boston.
Facts.
Sports analyst. But yeah, rest in peace to Bill Walton, man.
Rest in peace, R.I.P. dog.
Yeah, fuck cancer. I really don't. You know.
Yes. That shit is a motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's
it really,
another
really
pod.
is.
That's another pod too.
Yeah, no, dead ass. This next topic has been ruffling some feathers.
What that?
Yep.
the Negro League stats have been implemented into the MLB,
Let's go.
and I fucking love it.
Bro, I forgot to wear my
Let's
Jackie.
go.
Yeah.
I'm sick.
Yeah, I left it.
I was gonna put the Jackie jersey on. I totally
bro.
forgot.
Yeah, bro.
We'll wear it next pod. Don't worry about it.
No. Let's. I'm gonna run it down
put
for y'all.
Jackie on for y'all.
I'm gonna run it down for y'all real quick. Josh Gibson has been cleaning fucking house. Rest in peace to Josh Gibson as well.
Yeah, he died young too.
Young, 35 years old from a stroke. Where are my pictures at? Here we go, right here. Boom. Josh Gibson currently leads the MLB all-time MLB record with the batting average of 372. He passed Ty Cobb's
Correct.
367. He also has a season average career leading of a 466 in 1943. He surpassed Charlie Smith's 451. His slugging percentage, 718, passing Babe Ruth at 690. Get him the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Damn.
His on base sluggish percentage at 1.177 also surpassed Babe Ruth at 1.164. Get him the fuck out of here as well. I'm gonna just go down and list some of his shit, bro. 12 All-Star nods, 2 Negro World Series champions, 3 Negro National League batting champions, 2 Triple Crowns, Baseball Hall of Fame in 1972. He's the second Negro League player to be put into the MLB Hall of Fame.
Correct.
And he's in the Washington Nationals Ring of Honor, and he's in the Pirates Hall of Fame as well.
Correct.
And I, for one, love it because it is making all of these right-wing, old-school baseball is America's national pastime lovers. They're just making them uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because they're always going to say, "Well, he never played in MLB." It wasn't like he wasn't good enough to play.
Are you sure he didn't?
He never played.
He didn't play. He
Never played.
Okay.
Never played.
Because it's a list of 56 of them that did.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
he wasn't one of them.
He wasn't one of them. And the only reason why he wasn't is because of the color barrier.
Right.
That's the only reason why. He played from
Just before that time.
Yeah. He played from 1930 to 46, I think. And he died. He died in 1947 from a stroke.
Damn.
So it wasn't like he wasn't good enough to be in the MLB. It was just they didn't want him in there. And I love it. I love it. Go ahead.
This is huge for history, man.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we get to see it happening.
Yeah.
Realistically, probably should have happened sooner. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing a lot of pushback too.
Yeah.
Just because they didn't play each other. But again, the players who didn't have the luxury of playing in both, or I'm gonna even say luxury because it was actually fucked up.
Yeah.
But the people who didn't play in both, that's not even relevant to me. The people who did still had an impact on the game.
Yeah.
Regardless, it still was professional baseball at the highest level.
Absolutely.
So, and again, like people like Jackie, people went on went into the other league and had major success. So them not playing each other is irrelevant.
Go ahead.
So, because I like to say things a little bit right. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it fucked up. All right. American history, baseball history, black history is part of U.S. history and baseball history.
Facts.
Point blank. Period.
Facts.
Okay? I don't really care about these dimensions and these levels. Talent is talent. You get what I'm trying to say? And,
talk about it.
And fuck it, I'm gonna say what I want to say. Talent is talent, and you ain't let me in, or you ain't let us in. What, you scared? Cause we better. That's what it is. Maybe not. That color shit. That shit is all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? What's crazy is there was a whole war happening, and y'all let females play. But nevertheless, man, I'm glad this shit had happened. I'm glad this shit is going down. I'm glad I get to witness it. I'm glad we get to witness it. This shit should have happened a whole lot earlier. You get what I'm trying to say? But again, talent is talent, and everybody knew it. And if you really love baseball, you're not hating. You're not hating on it.
Yes.
And you acknowledging it, and
Facts.
you like about goddamn time.
Yes.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like, there's a whole different separate Hall of Fame for this, for recognition. That's how bad shit was. Are you shitting me right now?
Nah, facts.
But it's like, man, if you hear me with a little bit of passion, sometimes but that shit still stinks. It wasn't me back then, but you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Some of that shit with sports is just like, hey, all we want to do is play, man.
Yeah.
All we want to do is play. And
Facts.
in the competition of like, hey, don't be scared because I really might be better than you.
No, yeah, I get that. I
You know
think that what also needs to be recognized is that there's a lot of home runs that aren't accounted for. Josh Gibson hit over 800 home runs, but because, and I find it so funny that they're not able to accurately account for each home run, because he would also be your new home run king as well.
Nah, he would.
Yeah.
And so what does that do to your GOATs? Not ours, but the GOATs like the Mark McGuires, the King Griffeys, the Albert Pujols, the Barry Bonds, the Babe Ruths. You can go ahead and get him the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. I don't care. You baseball historians may come for me. I don't give a fuck. Get him the fuck up out of here.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say get him the hell out of there, but he still did his thing.
Bro, he was doing it against niggas that owned hardware stores and like, come on, bro. Like,
okay, wait,
stop that, man.
No, what? Again, talent.
So what we're not gonna do?
Hold on. Talent, Drake. Talent is still talent, though.
They were pitching the ball at 30 miles an hour.
They was not. Stop.
Here's what we're not gonna do.
They was not
bro.
doing it. Talent is still talent, though.
I don't like when people do this.
Talent is still talent.
You shouldn't have to take away.
I'm not taking away from
said
anything.
or done just to acknowledge what is being done.
I'm not taking away from anything.
So with that being said, okay, it's cool. We getting in there finally, but that don't take nothing away from what Babe Ruth did do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I never said
he ain't got to be the leader no more.
He was never the leader. Barry Bonds been a leader for I don't know how long.
And what home runs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What else was Babe leading in though? He was leading in something else.
He's leading. To my knowledge, he's leading in. He's been walked the most. He's been hit the most. No. I'll take that back. I don't know if he's been hit the most. He's been walked the most. He's been walked the most in MLB history, and he has the most home runs.
Has.
So. No, has.
Oh, he has because they can't account for.
They can't account for Josh Gibson's
okay.
home runs. But what I'm saying is that Josh Gibson hit over 800 home runs, and the fact that they can't account for it, but they can account for everything else, I just find it funny.
It is
because it would make more news if we had a new home run king. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But let's put that on them though. Let's not say get Babe the fuck out of here like he did something.
Man, get him the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna tell you what, and he did that as a catcher, dog.
Facts.
And I'm not talking about none of the other positions, but I'm saying he did that. So
he was a catcher.
One, you was a catcher, so you live active on that, right? Because you catching everything that's coming for the most part, and then you going up there and you still doing your thing.
Man, come on.
So it wasn't like he was just playing.
That's all I'm
outfield.
saying. We should have to take away from them just to get ourselves back.
Nah, we're not.
Because at that point, we kind of even playing field.
No,
I get it.
We're not taking away, but
that's another pod for another day, and I don't really want to get into it. But the playing field is it's never level. The playing field is never level. Let's be real.
I say that.
I'm just all right.
We talking about them getting into the.
You saying that's even playing field because they let us in now?
No,
that's not.
What I'm saying is, right now, it's greater. Because we didn't have to take none away from them boys. We played our ball how we had to, and now we're in here. But what I'm saying for us is now that they're getting in there, let's acknowledge, let's congratulate, let's.
I think we're misconstruing each other because I think from my perception, it feels like you want me to be grateful that they're doing this when it should have been done, bro.
No, it should have been done.
Okay, so
but I'm saying that without saying fuck Babe Ruth. I don't gotta say that to get my point across.
I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying
the nigga still did what he did, bro.
I understand.
That's all I'm saying.
But never mind. It's a conversation for another day because I see where we're gonna go with it.
No. I say go.
I say we hit it real quick.
I say hit it one time.
Well, okay, cool. But you're saying Babe Ruth did what he did, but he did because the damn playing field was not level. If it was level, he wouldn't have did shit.
So when people say that about Jordan, though, what is your rebuttal?
That's not the same thing.
I didn't say it was, but people do make the argument.
I don't care. First of all, I don't care about those people. I'm speaking about a color barrier. My fault. I'm speaking about a color barrier that you said it doesn't excuse what Babe Ruth did, but he wasn't playing against the best. Because the best was down in Montgomery, Alabama, or anywhere down south. They were playing. So it was not the same. And I'm not finna sit here and be like, okay, thank you, MLB, for implementing the stats when y'all should have been did this shit. Mind you, Josh Gibson passed away in 1947.
At 35.
At 35. It took the MLB almost 30 years to acknowledge him, to even put him in the Hall of Fame.
Facts.
I'm not finna sit here and be like, yo, thanks, that's, it's the MLB did a good thing. They did, but it should have been done. And I'm not finna sit here and be like, oh, appreciate you, thank you. I'm not doing that.
Here's my thing. We know.
I'm not doing that.
So here's the thing. You're saying he wasn't playing against the best.
Babe Ruth? No.
So you're saying that the Negro Leagues had the better players?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, today, and as far as we can remember, baseball itself is not a predominantly African-American sport. Am I right?
Some of the best players to ever play. Some of the best players to ever fucking play are predominantly what?
Am I right?
Black.
Oh, time out.
Tony Gwynn, Hank Aaron, King Griffey.
Is it a predominantly black sport or not?
No.
What does that have to do with What does that have to do with playing the best?
Well, if you let me get my shit out, you'll see. You'll see.
Go ahead.
It is 73% white in baseball. It's still hella competition, regardless of the color. But the league is 73% white. So what I'm saying is, just because we weren't playing, let's not say they weren't playing anybody just because the Negroes weren't in the league.
Okay, first of all, you're gonna piss me off. Hold on, not in a bad way. What I'm saying is, the sport is predominantly white, 73%, but that's because we're choosing to play other sports.
Okay.
When you deny somebody access to a sport, that's different.
NBA did the same shit.
No, what are you talking about?
So
first of all, hold on. You cannot do the NBA because the NBA was made in what, 47?
What I'm saying is, was niggas always in the NBA or not?
NBA was made in 47.
That ain't what I'm asking you, brother.
Go ahead, bro. You're missing, because you keep interrupting me. You're missing my point.
You interrupted me too.
MLB was made in 1800. The first Negro to play in the MLB was 1947.
Facts.
What are we talking about? You can't compare basketball to MLB. Basketball didn't start till 47. The first Negro to played in 59. That's not the same.
Okay.
That's not the same. There's decades of you not letting us get in.
It's probably not the exact same.
No, it's not. So don't even try to compare it.
It's a lot more time. But my point was, it was like that at a period of time too.
Okay. Well, all I'm telling you is that MLB, you can sit here and honor. I'm not going to say that you can't honor.
I'm honoring us getting in, but I'm just saying we don't have to take away from what they did just to get our shit off. We don't have to do that.
Okay, cool. You say that, but I'm telling you, fuck that. And they weren't playing against the best, and that's my motherfucking opinion. And I'm going to stand on that.
That is what it is. Nigga.
Yeah, facts. So we gonna leave it at that. And I'm happy that, it's finally happening. It should have been happened. And, it is what it is. Where the fuck is my fault? Where the fuck is my...
Are you okay?
I'm good. That's a different situation in a different topic. That shit gets me a little, like you said, passionate.
No, yeah, that's right. It's okay to be passionate. Did you see? They were on that list for long enough.
Too long, in my opinion. But
no,
anyway.
no, right. It should have been happening.
Man,
you've been eating long enough. Now stop, man.
Did you motherfuckers see the Wolves against the Mavericks? Oh my God. That shit was embarrassing, bro.
Bruh.
Luka flushed their ass.
That shit was embarrassing.
Luka and Kyrie flushed their ass.
Bruh, I told you
that shit was embarrassing, bro.
Their championship was the last team that they played. That was it.
You know what?
I told you. I said they might not have enough juice.
I would have to agree with you based off how they played.
Something leads me to believe, right?
I don't like when he says that shit. But
something leads me to believe that had Denver won that series, they might have not got 4-1, but they probably wouldn't have beat Dallas either.
Who wouldn't have beat Dallas?
Oh, he's saying Denver wouldn't have beat Dallas.
If Denver would have beat the T-Wolves and played Dallas.
I think Denver would have destroyed
After
Dallas.
what I just saw by Dallas.
I think Denver would have destroyed Dallas.
Nah.
Destroyed.
Because they got the same thing. Two different bigs they can throw at Joker. Luka is a mismatch for their whole team.
There's not a big on this planet that can breathe Joker's air right now.
Yeah, and they still got bounced. Well, that don't mean shit. But the impact, Joker gonna get his, bro. He's not getting locked up by nobody. But to impact the game in a way that he's not as efficient, they did that.
Let me take that back. I won't say there's not a big, because when Joel is healthy and not on that bullshit, he is He's one of the
AD
best in the
was
game.
fucking Joker up that first series. I don't care what nobody say.
And
he was fucking him up.
And we still got 4-1.
Yeah, because Jamal Murray liked to play like Jordan against the Lakers.
I guess.
Look, I just got something to talk about that game. What the fuck sneakers did motherfucking Irving
Oh, those
have
little
on?
moccasins he had on?
I said,
Those
I was
his
like, what
shoes.
the
I love that.
fuck?
Those are his shoes.
No,
Okay.
Nike cut him after all that stuff happened.
Yeah,
I was like, yo,
that bullshit.
He beating these motherfucking hey dudes. Like, what the fuck?
What is a hey dude?
It's the moccasin wallaby kind
Like the chill shoes. like-
I said, this motherfucker is cleaning these
I've
motherfuckers
never
with
heard that before. That
motherfucking
nigga said the hey dude.
in-house shoes on. Like, I said,
That nigga had the little tassels and shit.
Yeah, I was like,
no,
what
he
the
was
fuck?
cooking.
Like,
He was cooking.
I ain't knocking it. I was like,
He's cooking.
I was like, what are those?
No,
Yeah, some
he
tell me
cooking.
Dallas would have got Denver too, bro. After what I seen them do to the T-Wolves, I'm sorry. Because Denver barely had motion against them boys. And they just came out there and completely dominated Minnesota, bro.
NBA is about matchups, man. I just think that I think because it called me crazy. I think that the only team in the West LA couldn't beat was Denver. So if LA would have just if LA would have just fucked around and lost that first play-in and won the second one, they would have beat Oklahoma City, in my opinion, because of matchups. They would have beat Dallas because of matchups.
They would have.
And then they would have been in the conference finals, and I just, it would have had to see how it played out. But it's all about matchups. The only team that LA can't beat is Denver. Well, Denver has issues with younger teams, such as the Timberwolves, such as Oklahoma City. They would have beaten Dallas. I think they would obviously beat the shit out of LA because they have LA's number.
Who?
Denver. So it just depends on matchups. You know what I'm saying? Minnesota would have killed OKC. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Obviously, Minnesota was built to beat Denver based on their previous playoff series, and then
their matchups.
Which
is why I'm saying Dallas would have still been successful against Denver.
I think that. I don't know. I think that Karl Anthony Towns underplayed the series. He played like a, for lack of a better word, he played like a bitch. I'm sorry. This nigga was
he had like two games. He was iffy.
I'm shooting 1,500 shots a day. Shots of what?
Not buckets, goddammit.
Shots of what? Not jump shots.
Yeah.
Man, he had two mediocre, sorry games.
But this is my thing. Like, we don't need you to do that. You had the mismatch.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You had PJ Washington guarding you.
Well,
don't take his ass in the paint.
For it to be a mismatch, that has to be his game. That's not his game,
bro. You bet.
It's not his game.
I don't care if it's not his game. He needs. You
So
want to
it's not
win,
a
right?
mismatch.
It is a mismatch because in the paint.
Not if it ain't his game.
We can't, just because he likes to shoot doesn't mean that him being in the paint is not his game. Just because he likes to shoot threes does not mean that's not his game.
Brother.
That doesn't mean that. He likes to shoot. He needs to take his ass in the paint.
So even if take Rudy out of it, if Cat was their only big, he still would not be in the paint like that. That's not how he plays.
Even if Rudy, it doesn't. You're missing my point. Rudy being in the game has no bearing on whether or not Cat wants to be in the paint or
it does.
It does not.
It does not. He stretches the floor.
It does not.
Why would they both be down there?
Rudy Gobert is a non-factor on offense.
Understood.
Okay, so what I'm saying
the nigga
is that
can catch it under the rim and jump and dunk that out. 2 points.
Thank you. He's a non-factor on defense too. But on offense, is what I'm saying is that Rudy Gobert being in the game has no bearing on whether or not Cat wants to be in the paint or not. He should have taken his ass in the paint physically. Let me rephrase my words because he semantics. Physically, he had the mismatch.
Say that.
So he needs to take his ass in the paint.
I wouldn't have said shit if you'd have said that.
Yo, but I got a question.
Again, that ain't his game.
Bruh, this ain't got nothing to do with the fucking game that we was just talking about. I'm just saying. What the fuck? So ain't got nothing to do with the motherfucking game we was just talking about.
No, I'm saying like it does, but I see what you mean. It does actually. We're talking about the Mavericks and the Wolves.
Say less.
You know what I'm saying? So, who y'all got coming out? Who y'all got winning the whole thing?
Dallas now. I don't trust Boston. Just saying.
You don't trust Boston?
I thought you gave me some pushback on they weren't ready they weren't ready yet.
Nah. I
thought Quavo had a little pushback.
He said that basically, if you've been there that many times, the question begs, they're not, whether they're
right?
ready or not.
If you can't say you're not ready if you've been there, like
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're not ready. They just can't get over the hump.
they can't
You
beat
saying
whoever
they're not ready? I don't agree with that.
Like
I
now,
think,
if they lose again now,
I think that
if they lose to Boston,
So if they lose this year, if Boston lose again this year,
they might look.
is it fair to say they're not ready?
No, they just
Still not fair to say that.
No, I don't think
Because the regular season has no
not talking
bearing, no regard.
We're not
for
talking about the
postseason.
regular season. No,
we got that understood.
We're not with most of their success. I mean, 5 out of 7 years in the conference finals is very successful in the postseason.
Oh, we're talking about
What?
the Eastern Conference, bro.
It doesn't matter what
Them
conference.
niggas will be
you're
a fourth
talking
seed in the West.
It don't matter,
They're not
bro.
playing nobody.
It
7
does-
games, they're not playing nobody.
It does not matter. I'm
does.
literally speaking to the fact that 5 times out of the last 7 years they've been in the Eastern Conference Finals, and they've been in the finals against the Warriors, and now this is their second time. That would mean that they're pretty successful in the postseason. Yes or no?
It would,
Okay,
but
thank
it
you.
doesn't.
So what I'm
It
saying-
would.
okay, so thank
and now all their series this year they had their stars injured, so it just
Okay, so
it just looked worse.
So what happens if they win? Then what?
Congrats. I wouldn't say shit because they beat a team from the West.
All right, cool.
I wouldn't say shit.
Well,
In a 7-game series, I wouldn't say nothing.
I like the matchups, man. I like Drew Holiday guarding Kyrie. I like Drew Holiday guarding Luka. I like bald-headed buddy that looks
Derek White.
Derek White. I like Derek White guarding Luka. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the guard matchup is going to be very pivotal. I don't know who the fuck they're gonna stick on Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown, but they better figure it out quick.
Well,
They better figure it out quick.
PJ gonna for sure be on Jason Tatum.
And
I think
that's
I have no idea.
whatever that cooking sound. Whatever the cooking sound.
we'll
they make.
see, brother. You
Whatever-
got a lot
what-
of belief in Jason
whatever-
Tatum.
whatever-
We'll see.
No idea.
You just said last pod for the Celtics to be successful, Jason Tatum has to be the best player on the floor.
But I'm talking. Have they gotten this far
Get it
before?
out.
Is what I'm saying.
Huh?
Have they won yet? That's still the topic of convo. So yes, Jason Tatum has to be the best on the floor, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to bring it every night. I said he has to be the best.
Okay,
that
so
don't mean he's going to be the best.
So you think that PJ Washington is going to stop that?
I think
yes or no?
I think he's going to hinder him. PJ ain't no slouch on defense, bro.
Man, get the fuck.
PJ ain't no slouch on defense.
Look.
What are we talking?
PJ,
I don't know.
Let's go.
What the
Let's
fuck
go
we
back to the
talking
guard
about right
matchup
now?
because
I'm
that was a
trying to
lot of
figure it all
bullshit.
out.
I
What
heard.
the fuck are we talking about?
Let's go back to the guard matchup
How
because
is
that
that
was a lot of
bullshit?
bullshit.
How is it
Cuz
bullshit?
said
I
Drew
like-
Holiday on Luka cooked. Nigga said Derek White on Luka cooked. Nigga said Derek White on Kyrie. Drew on Kyrie. Let me tell you, Luka and Kyrie are fucking both of them up every game. They're not going to be a factor.
We're talking about one of the best perimeter defenders in the
Getting
last
fucked
10
up.
Yeah, you're.
Every game.
He's very passionate because he's a fan of Kyrie and Luka, especially Luka, which is wild.
What I'm saying is,
That's- no,
What
you
I'm saying
sound
is,
fucking
Drew Holiday,
crazy.
Luka's gonna barbecue Drew Holiday.
You sound fucking
I'm
crazy.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't wait.
He's gonna cook him.
I can't wait for this series to happen.
So
I
you
can't
think?
wait.
So I haven't seen Luka have a game under 20 points this postseason. I don't think.
Okay.
Do you? How do you think he's gonna impact Luka? Will it be he won't
Drew
be
Holiday-
points or officiating as well?
It'll be efficiency. Drew Holiday is the best perimeter defender I've seen in the last 5 to 10 years.
Okay.
So please,
Okay, preference, but
please,
okay.
if God ever was on my side and this broadcast was to ever get into fucking Drew Holiday's hands, I really want you to pay attention to what the fuck he just said, and I really want you to abuse Luka because first of all, Drew Holiday is 6'4". He's strong as a bitch, and he can guard bigger players.
No, he can. He can.
So,
But Luka's strong too. Luka's physical too.
Man, he's not strong.
Luka's
He's not
big,
physical.
too.
He's
Luka's
big.
6'8".
He's big. He is big. Pause. He's not physical or strong.
He is strong, nigga.
Man,
several
stop it.
other star NBA players that
Stop.
said he's strong.
Name 'em.
What are you talking
Name
about?
'em.
Book.
Name them.
Book. Pat Bev.
You're
Got-
naming midgets. You're naming midgets compared to Luka. You just named a
Book-
6'5" and a 6'2" guard.
Book is a midget.
6'5" compared to a 6'8" guard. That's a midget.
That's not
If
a
I'm
midget,
5'9"
bro.
and you're 5'6", I'm calling you a fucking midget.
That doesn't make it valid just because you say it, nigga.
Okay, go ahead. Please name me some more players that said that.
I just named mine, bro.
Okay, you
Hell,
said
Jimmy Butler.
Don't even ask me. Please don't.
Hell,
ask
Jimmy
me.
Butler.
Jimmy Butler
Don't
said that.
ask me.
Yes.
I think he's just pulling shit out of his ass, but all right. Anyway.
I'm not.
Wait a minute.
Nah, we're not doing that, bro.
You
we're not doing
got
that.
niggas
doing
had
that.
Luka fucked up this series, and they didn't learn. They didn't learn.
Well, we're gonna find out in a couple weeks.
Y'all got Luka fucked up. That's all I'm saying.
We're gonna find out in a couple weeks.
Because
we're gonna find out.
Anyway, you better not put no fucking Derek White on Luka. Barbecue chicken.
We're gonna. I'm not too much worried about that. We're gonna find out.
Bro, Kyrie, nigga, nobody's holding Kyrie. Nobody.
I didn't say they could stop or hold, but I'm telling you that for you to sit there and say barbecue chicken, matchup. I like the matchup. You're not going to diminish Drew Holiday's defensive prowess. You're not doing that. I agree.
He's one of the best perimeter.
No, not one of the best. He is the best.
That's you saying that. I'm saying he's
who's better than Drew Holiday?
I had to do my diligence. I have to look up. You did. You did say Ant too.
Ant who?
Ant. That's crazy.
Look, Ant who? It's crazy. The nigga said Ant who? What other Ant could it be, nigga?
What did I say?
Anthony Edwards was the best perimeter defender in the league, and they just cooked him.
He just said Ant Edwards was the best. Last episode, nigga said Ant Edwards was the best perimeter defender in the league. Now it's Drew Holiday the last 10 years.
It is.
Now it's Ant who?
You got two favorites.
Full of shit.
You got
full of shit.
You got two favorites.
I'm not.
Make sure this is in 4K real quick.
Yeah, please.
Cuz full of shit.
You got two favorites.
Y'all see the nigga really hot. Y'all brought it up.
I'm not hot at all. I'm not hot at all.
I think Drew Holiday will have an impact. He better. He's gonna have to be an X factor. We know Tatum and Brown are the go-tos to get it done, but Drew Holiday gonna have to be the X factor. Who can step in for him time to time? Derek White. They both have the potential to be X factors, but make no mistake about it. Every night has to be Tatum and Brown's night in order to win. If one of them are off, they're gonna lose.
Well, I mean, you did say that if Jaylen Brown is the best player on the floor, then they're not gonna win.
I said the best player, which means he has
the best player.
He has to be. They have to be either here or Tatum is playing far better than him.
Oh,
but Tatum cannot be playing worse than Jaylen Brown.
So Jaylen Brown winning the Eastern Conference MVP doesn't do nothing for you?
No.
Okay. Anyway,
didn't move me one way from another, brother.
All right.
Not one way this way, not one way that way. My fault.
You proposed a question.
Always,
take
bro.
That? You want to take that?
So look, I know what it is.
Okay,
I don't need the script because it's gonna fall right into this, right?
Uh-huh.
So my question was, it's more of a things that are therapeutic versus therapy in itself.
Uh-huh.
What is your form of difference between it? Is it the same? Is it a difference? Is it a combination? Do they flow into one another? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I get your question. I think that some things that are therapeutic for us aren't the best.
Okay.
And I think that therapy, any form of therapy or what you deem to be therapy, is always good for you. It's supposed to be good for the soul.
Okay.
If anybody in here has ever been to therapy, it does something. You kind of recalibrates you as far as as a person. But so I'm gonna choose therapy because what may be therapeutic for me may not be good for me.
Tight.
You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, like let's just say we chilling in here, we having a drink. That may be therapeutic, but the drink may not be the best thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We're stressed, and it goes back to like I don't want to talk about addiction. I don't know anything about that, but I'm saying like people who have addiction. One would say people who use use drugs to help them cope with things. That may be something that's therapeutic for them. It may not be what's best for them though. So I'm gonna go with therapy just because I know that a person who's been in therapy and done therapy, it's done wonders for me and my mental state, especially when you're friends with this guy. So I mean, yeah, I would have to choose therapy.
I'd say therapy too. I'd say therapy too.
Care to expound?
I mean, as far as them, I think therapeutics could assist therapy. So you could probably do good having some form of both. But if I had to just say, I'd rather go get therapy about this other than possibly taking medicine or getting some other thing to help that underlying issue.
Okay.
And I'm just using it physical for this, but
got you.
I'll probably choose the therapy. So
got you.
I got you. I think for me, They coexist in both worlds.
Okay.
This podcast is therapeutic. The gym is therapeutic. I don't go to the gym like that, but you know what I'm saying? I just when motherfuckers is having problems, right?
Oh,
I'm just keeping it 100. When motherfuckers go to the gym. Motherfuckers have problems. Sometimes you go to the gym, right? To go ahead and just work that shit out. You get what I'm trying to say? But at the same time, you also go to a therapist and be like, hey, let me get a rundown of I need to talk. You know what I'm saying? Conversation could be therapeutic. You get what I'm trying to say? I think that I say they coexist because a therapist can give you therapeutic methods to deal with what you need to deal with.
That's a very good point.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yep.
And as long as you controlling it in whatever atmosphere you in, so like that it don't hit that negative type shit, whatever that avenue is. So you know what I'm saying? For me, I think they both exist in both worlds, and I've had both in my life. You know what I'm saying? I do things that are therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? I've had a therapist. You get what I'm trying to say? So, and one thing I'll say about therapy, and this is just Quavo talking, you got to be open. You got to be acceptive of it. You got to be able to hear the truth. And for me, I needed somebody that understood, had an understanding. Shout out to my therapist, you know what I'm saying? She was from Jersey, looked like us, prior military. You get what I'm trying to say? There was connection of you can understand where I'm coming from, other than this knowledge that you have, and you know what I'm saying? There was still a connection of, we from the East Coast.
Gotcha.
We both had military. You get them. You get what I'm trying to say.
No,
but
facts.
that might not work but for me, that's what I went to look for. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but for me, it's both. It's both for me because I think they wax on, wax off type shit.
I feel it.
Got you.
Yeah, man.
Got you.
June 15th.
Yeah.
Quick predictions for Tank and Martin, since we will not be potting next week. We won't be potting next week.
No.
I got my son's graduation to go to in California.
Shout out to him.
My man is graduating 8th grade.
Shout out, nephew.
Yeah,
Shout out.
exactly. So
Facts.
we will not be potting next week. So let's get some quick recaps. Go ahead. Not recaps, but just, our
Tank knockout, 7th round.
Ooh.
9th round at the latest.
Tank wins. I don't think he win by a knockout, and I think it. I think it showed the proof that Frank ain't no chump.
Okay. I got Boots winning by knockout. I'm playing. I'm
about to say,
Please,
damn.
No, I'm
You
playing.
did the
Put it on the
Boots
money.
thing again.
That's not Boots. My fault.
Nah.
Frank Martin. Yeah, it's my fault. Anyway, yeah, I got Tank winning. I don't know what round, but I expect Tank to win. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is.
It's going to be huge, though. Y'all tap in.
But
I know I'm going to be tapped in.
But, what happens if Tank lose, though?
Tank lose.
Then he lost to a very good fighter.
Cut on top.
He lost to a very good fighter. I won't say he's on top, but he lost to a very good fighter.
Hey, in my perspective, if he beats Tank, I think he jumped to the top of that list.
Nah, I don't think so. I think he
jumped to the top of that list.
Nah, I will reserve my judgment for how Shakur does in his return to the ring. Deontay Wilder is also fighting. I think soon. I think tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, I think he fights
I
tomorrow.
don't know if it's... Is it?
It is tomorrow.
it?
Yep.
I was about to say.
Deontay Wilder fights tomorrow. Some big Asian.
You might be right.
Yeah, sorry.
You might be
but
right.
I think he fights tomorrow.
You might be
so
right.
I'm gonna reserve my judgment for the Tank and Martin fight based on how Shakur does. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I said I wasn't going to fuck with Shakur, bro, but I'm gonna see the fight, bro. I'm gonna watch it.
Nigga
Cuz
said,
ain't gonna be
see the
fighting, and
fight,
I'm not
cuz.
watching, bro.
All right.
I'm never gonna watch the fight.
Also, hope prayers to Mike Tyson. The fight the fight between him and Jake Paul had to be postponed because of the ulcer flare up.
Yep.
So I'm hoping that he's okay.
That bit was already at the end of July. Ain't
So
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm hoping that he's okay. He is 57. And I told
57
y'all
though.
like
I'm hoping it don't go down. I'm hoping Ryan step in for him,
who the
and Jake Paul accept.
who?
Ryan Garcia, and I hope Jake Paul accept.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia go whoop that boy ass.
That's what I want to see.
Oh well, yeah. I'm not like I said. I didn't anticipate on watching it, even if it were to happen. But like, I'm with Ty. I really hope it does not happen. I really hope he pulls out, and I just hope it doesn't happen.
Nah, bro. Mike gotta keep the name that he's earned.
Yeah, bro. Like, you're not finna play. You're not finna piss on me and tell me it's raining. Don't play with Mike.
We ain't never seen him get done bad like that.
No, bro. No.
Like we seen boys give him a run for his money and get the best of him.
Yeah, I mean,
but we ain't seen him just
him up, but
get out there and get flatline or something.
Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely.
He ain't gonna let that happen. He gonna bite somebody's ear off. Keep it honest.
Oh shit.
Just say what it is.
Also, June 28th.
Yo.
What theater?
The Oriental Theater.
The Oriental Theater, Denver, Colorado.
Yo.
The Bonnie and Clyde Experience. The First Off Podcast will be conducting a live podcast there.
We will
so
be there.
if you get this and hear this, bring your ass.
Bring your ass. We in there. We there, buddy.
Bring your ass. We are there. June 28th, Bonnie and Clyde Experience at the Oriental Theater in Denver, Colorado. Be on the lookout. Like I said, First Off Podcast. That's all we got today, fellas.
So rap,
That's
man.
it, man. Y'all be easy.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Niggas do
finna
their
get
thing.
Always, you know what I'm saying?
You already know what I do.
You already know what I do. We out
We out of here. Stay tuned, baby.
Like, subscribe, share to the, you know what I'm saying, the channel, all of that shit. We out this motherfucker. You heard?
Peace.